is going to stabilize their lanes and keep people alive if there are good grabs by the Gorillaz Pride heroes, and they can also amplify their damage a lot between Slardar against Spectre, against Death Prophet, against Axe. So I really like the Slardar pick here as well.
I'm a little concerned too. We had this happen the other day, but Mr. Jeans is not playing in this matchup, and he's kind of, I don't want to say the backbone of the team, but he definitely has a very high impact. Tao has been doing the best as he can. We saw that yesterday. He was able to do a decent job during the early game on his Storm Spirit, but the Death Prophet in the past has not been very impactful. And I worry about that a lot, considering what G Pride's got going on here in their draft, that this Death Prophet isn't able to make things happen. And then, of course, that Axe being faced against an Undying does not feel good.
Yeah, his ability to survive in these like clutch moments in the laning stage is going to be a lot harder. He's actually starting in the top lane against Spectre, which is going to be a little bit hard for Sammy, but they might just be doing this typical like jump in, lower, do a salve's worth of damage, and then TP to the bot lane. So Sammy will be sitting back for a moment anyways. Could be the Oracle, actually. It's the hero they're going for here. He'll just TP away.
Or TP'd out.
Now for the old razzle dazzle.
And so it begins. Undying versus Axe. Trying to keep him as far away from Sammy Boy as possible. Obviously, that pure damage is really, really nice against all the armor that Terrorblade comes pre-packaged with.
But he's not going to be able to get close is the thing on this one. Like, having Undying against Axe is just totally different. Less damage, less HP. Look how much more these hits from Terrorblade do. If he fights Undying, Undying's got bonus damage too, and bonus health. Like, Battle Hunger actually doing almost nothing against him when his raw HP is 900. So, really not too bad for Undying.
He's a big boy.
Don't do it. Don't say
I did. I said nothing. I did nothing. I learned my lesson. Oh no. Little bit of harass. I thought about it, but I didn't say it, okay? They do have that harasser coming out from Dismar. I do love Dismar on this hero. I like him playing these heroes that are able to separate fights. He's very, very good with like his Earthshakers, with his Clockworks. Still gonna be pretty difficult for him to get a lot done on this particular hero, but so far, you know, doing the best he can.
Yeah, separating the team fight is one good way that they can potentially win engagements, especially if they can initiate combo with initiations. It's really solid to jump in, do an Axe call, but then Clockwork hits the back line and keeps them away from saving him. Always be really huge. But boy, is it nice to be an Undying against two melee heroes.
It's like 940 or something for health. Ridiculous.
Oh, right now he does, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, he's very good.
Getting harassed a little bit by Kara, but doesn't seem too concerned. Can just walk on out. The constant flurry of blows down here in this bottom lane between Husky, Valky, and Dismar. Sammy Boy occasionally joining in, but would prefer to just turn around and hit the creeps, obviously. That Hellbear Smasher does a decent chunk of damage.
Yeah, Husky being a little bit more careful with his mana at this stage. Mid lane wise, looking pretty equal here. Gunner playing Invoker in this match should be fun to see. Going standard Quas Wex. Mana drain's really good against a lot of these heroes, actually. Draining Spectre's mana, draining Axe's mana. Maybe First Blood? Nah, he's going to get another heal off.
Husky's too tanky. Yep. Far too tanky. What is up? I feel like today has just been the day of Invokers, right? You had the Invoker on Faker, you've got the Invoker on Gunner. I heard Miracle played Invoker earlier, too.
I think everyone's just really valuing his ability to set tempo.
This is gonna be
a kill.
Monkeys forever. Happy to get that first blood, and picks himself up a little bracer as a treat.
And interestingly, Monkey's advancing his meta a little bit. Normally he goes Wraithbands every single game that he plays Slardar, from what I've seen. But this game he's going Bracers instead. Oh, did he change his mind about a Wraithband? All right.
Yeah, he bought a Wraithband.
Okay. He had the second Bracer queued up, but he's gone back for it. Maybe it's based on what heroes he's against, something like that. If he feels like it's more burst damage versus physical, maybe he justifies the Bracer a little bit more, but Rick will be nice.
Nice double damage rune here, available for Town. Dismar making sure that he solidifies it for him. But Sammy Boy having the freest game thanks to this Undying pick. There's just nothing that Valky can do. Dismar has tried to do some harass, but
It does help
not
a
much
lot,
that they
actually.
can do.
Even being a Terrorblade against Clockwork is excellent, because if he gets Battery Assault chased, he can just summon a Conjure Image. So, like, Dismar doesn't have a lot of good opportunities to get harassment.
Call
They're gonna go for
though.
it. They got a big
Okay,
heal.
yeah, they might be able to get. No, Sammy Boy, he's still alive. He's gonna try to just fight his way out of the cogs. Both of them looking very healthy right now. Sammy does need, of course, to get a last hit. There it is.
It's a damn illusion, stealing all the last hits from himself.
Your own self is your own worst enemy, right?
Yeah.
Runes
All right,
are
and now with the
up.
2 Soul Rips, he's fine, basically. Good save there.
This poor Axe is just no health whatsoever, it feels most of the time.
A lot of pressure coming mid towards Gunner. Doesn't have any ward spotting this out.
Just immediately dispels that double damage, no problem. Kara trying to do a little bit here, but Ocean nearby, realizing that they made this rotation, so they really can't do anything else against Gunner.
Phase Boots pickup is going to make him a little bit more mobile and survivable. Some Invokers are just sticking Brown Boots. Phase 1 Range Heroes is generally not as effective, but I mean, the damage is okay. It's like 11 more damage. Being able to phase can be pretty nice too, get away from Clockwork, that kind of thing. And time to get punched. That works.
No, not
A little
time.
unlucky. A little bit sad for them, because that's going to be a refilled bottle, but Death Prophet's still full on mana anyways. So they're doing about even mid, a little bit better for Gunner. X going 2 points in Battle Hunger just because it's a little bit hard to fight here so far. Raindrop gets burned. That's rough.
Ocean
Farming
making his way
zombies
down,
even.
though.
Can they get a kill? I'm not sure. Probably not. Tomb's on cooldown. Oh, I see Death Prophet's here. Do they know this? I'm not sure. But being here when Death
see.
Prophet shows up is good. Could save Terrorblade's life if things go bad. He really wants to go in, but it's hard with no boots on,
The tip.
on Axe. How do they get the initiation? Yeah,
No,
like,
they know.
oh, they have this ward over here. They must have spotted him.
So a little
Even
bit of
the
wasted
tip
time
after
here for
that
the
long
Death
is good.
Prophet.
It's a lot of wasted time, actually. That was really good that they didn't get engaged on. Ooh, and the Iron Talon. Sammy Boy's so happy, smiling in real life right now, and probably in game too. Let's be real. If Terrorblade could smile.
This, yeah, I feel like that would be terrifying to look at. The big grinning Terrorblade. Oof.
Not the clarity potion.
It's fine. He's fine.
It's a couple conjure images he needs that man.
Oh, the call though on the bottom lane. They finally get the kill on Husky. No, they have the save. They have the tombstone. Spirit Siphon slows him down. Those ghosts, they're looking for the final finish, but Valky's taking so much damage over here. They do eventually finally take down Husky. Gunner just dodging back and forth. There's a lot of ghostly ladies swimming around him, but Valky does not look like he's going to survive this attack comes out. And they'll
Took the
finish
courier.
off the kill. Can they get Tal too, though, is the question. Gunner slowly Siphon plus the rocket. He's trying to just dance around the tower, trying to break line of sight, trying to get away from all of these ghostly ladies. Dismar, though, he's taken too much damage. I think one more hit from Gunner will be able to get himself a double kill. And now it looks like Tal, can he get away in time? No, Monkey slaps her in the teeth. Goes right on in. No mana left. You are trapped in the forest with a big angry fish man. How does that make you feel?
That
oh
couldn't have
gosh,
gone better
and
for him.
the middle tower getting ripped apart. Kara just getting poked away here by Ocean. I'll collect yet another kill.
Oh man, what a great fight
Love
for him.
this Valky.
That tombstone did a lot of work. Gunner able to get a lot of damage dealt, even though it took some doing, but he made it work. Dismar only level 4 here, no hook shot to be threatened, and Sammy Boy rotates mid with the meta here to pressure the tower. So they're going to over rotate a little bit, but in the meantime, Zoomers is going to all expand. He'll shift to the jungle, losing almost nothing in this rotation and moment for their team.
Things are looking really nice so far for the Zoomers. The laning went excellent. Had some nice rotations early onto the bot lane. Are just doing the best he can, though, to continue to farm up, but you've got a lot of pressure being applied now to this top lane with 3 of the heroes looking to make moves.
Yeah, Spectre's doing fine. Like, that's the one good thing going for G Pride, but considering the heroes that they have on the Zoomer side, Doesn't really worry me that much for Zoomers that they're going to be able to kill him with Slardar especially and pressure him with Invoker.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Surprised that Monkey's just walked right past him considering he was underneath the tower range, but I guess he didn't have the aggro anyways.
Yeah, he doesn't need to mess around with it. And there's a better chance that somebody's behind Axe anyways. He's not trying to fight.
Dude.
Pressure's come in mid though.
They don't have the exorcism. They're just gonna try to push Sammy Boy back, but
He doesn't have Sunder either. It was actually a little hairy. But without Clock being 6, like if Clock is 6 there, they dive TV and they kill him, but he knows what the threats are, and that's nothing here.
nope. Bottom lane, Valky's getting chased by monkeys. 10-minute runes are up though. I imagine we'll see a rotation to go snap up bounties.
A soldier's fortune.
Quick hood rush for Slardar. It's going to be really nice to have against Death Prophet and others. There is a lot of magic damage on the G Pride side, actually. Gunnar gets the top tower, pressures that by himself, basically queuing up a Spirit Vessel up next. Not quite there, but he'll get there. So now we're still quite good. And almost a Veil as well in Earth Spirit. So all of their damage is about to be amplified. They've got lots of physical as well. All of their ults are ready to go. Monkeys is still doing fine in this 1v1 here, but they haven't felt the need or desire like it'll be successful to pressure Monkeys. So I'm surprised they haven't tried to gank anywhere yet, really.
They're
what
trying.
missing. Think about
Got a
hooking mid.
smoke, but the hookshot does connect over onto Gunnar. The roll in immediate low just with the response. They cold snap over on the Death Prophet. She's Yule'd up. They've got that magnetized. This mark gets the false promise placed on him, but all of these ghosts going around. It's a good call by Valky as they try to drag them back, but they're so tanky. They just don't have the damage. In fact, over on the other side, Arches, he's just gotten hit to death by monkeys who just swims on out. No problem. Even had the Oracle ulti placed upon him. Tao now completely out of position here. Sammy Boy just wails away. They'll follow up with the roll on in. Valky, he was trying his best, but he can't do very much as they just dive right on in pass and circle around him. Yules is gonna get used. There's gonna be a crush. They get the kill on Valky, and now Kara, last man standing in this mid lane right now. They need one more hit. Maybe a couple more actually, but down he goes. Oh, okay, and there's still Dismar.
Dire's middle tower
They
is
just
under
completely
attack.
outplaying their opponents there. Expecting the gank to eventually come, and it finally did. They instantly heal Gunnar using Soul Rip. He stays alive, and that gives them time to turn the fight around. Just they're doing a much better job at knowing when to go in and out of the engagements, basically. It's enough where it just makes it so hard for G Pride to win engagements when it happens like this. So Spectre got killed too. Armor was seduced enough. Death Prophet didn't really feel that effective, to be honest. Their ulti was doing okay. Spirit Cyclone was doing okay, but they don't have that much burst damage without Axe like having a Blink Dagger or something.
I think that was the problem with the Death Prophet the other day too, is that it just didn't feel like she made much of an impact. And some of that could also go into the fact that, you know, she went for those ganks fairly early and didn't quite manage to make them super successful.
Yeah.
So a bit rough, like you said. They do need the axe. They need that bit of burst damage. And it's just not really online this side of G Pride, especially when you consider how fast 4 Zoomers is just accelerating at this time.
Yeah, they are. Slaughter's almost got piped too, so his ability to his likelihood of dying is just really low. He's actually the top net worth. I now realize. Holy crap, Monkey's having a great game.
He's been able to do whatever he wants. He's got 3 kills under his belt. He's been assisting. You know, the only person that he's been facing off with really in that bottom lane is Axe. They just keep going back and waving to each other like coworkers driving to work.
He's just really hard to kill with their support duo. Like Oracle has low damage generally. Once he got Hood, good luck killing. And Clockwork as well hit 6 so late, only grabbing it with the tome there. So when they got the tome, everything got a little easier, but pressuring the Invoker was already going to be really hard, basically.
The thing I'm most concerned about right now with this draft on G Pride is, you know, Axe should get himself a fairly fast Blink Dagger. He's one of those heroes that clears camps very easily, has good survivability. But then once he jumps in, there's just too much that's going to be thrown at him. So you have that initiation. Maybe you get the Clockwork, you know, to also jump in. But I just don't know if they have the damage to follow up at that point. They're just feel very behind.
It is hard, yeah. And that's all just, like you said, it's a factor of them being behind net worth wise, so it's going to make it harder for them to get those kills. But he did have to lane against CN9, and that wasn't fun. His Blink Dagger is finished now. Killing Slardar is going to be tough, though. He's ready to disassemble his barrier after using it, so that's like an extra 700 damage that he's going to block. like a 700 damage range drop effectively. But Death Prophet rotates down. Maybe they'll take the tower at least.
I don't think your target to reveal that Blink Dagger is going to be Slardar. I think you try to get Gunner, perhaps. Sammy, I don't think you're... Oh, God, Gunner's so tanky, too.
Dire's top
I don't know,
tower is
actually.
under attack.
Oh, yikes.
Uh,
A big yikes.
Terrorblade could be good, but
Radiant structures are fortified.
he's not going to be alone.
No, he's not. They're too smart for that. They'll protect Sammy. You can already see Husky in position. Ocean also in position to break any sort of smokes going up to the high ground. And in fact, he does it almost immediately. Rolls on out. Says, all right, guys, fun's over. You should probably leave. Axis here, and he's got a Blink Dagger. Or if you're Gunner, you know, you cheekily throw out a tornado. But...
And they go straight into Roche.
Oh, jeez.
Got a little bit of meta left, more alacrity, and he's going to attack so fast here.
Radiant's middle tower is
For
under
15
attack.
minutes, this is insane damage.
They're going to spot out the Roche, and it's not going to matter. They're just helping out at this point. This smart running on over, though, anyways. Pipe does get completed. Gunner. Right out in front. They try to go. Oh, they get the snatch off, though. Argus goes in, but it's immediately going to get murdered, I have a feeling. He does try to go haunt away. He's going to get found immediately by Gunner. In comes Monkeys. It's going to be the Aegis Burn. So, didn't manage to get the snatch. Watch out for Valky. Valky thinking about going in. Does manage to go onto the other side, though. They'll turn right back around again. He only managed to go and grab Gunner as Ocean on the back line. Look at this magnetize. Everyone is just so slow. Tao gets burnt down to a crisp. Kara gonna have to use his ultimate on himself, but it's not really gonna matter because he's still not gonna be able to survive this. He's got too much damage, and they're just chasing after Argus. They want to grab this Spectre. She's just a little bit too fast. Husky's still keeping tabs, but they don't have the catch.
Okay. Well, good considering. I mean, stealing Aegis is a nice accomplishment. Allows them to fight a bit there.
Oh, the Sunstrike lands over on
they're not
Argus. They
done.
do spot Dismar, though. The stun, the silence, couple more hits should do the trick. And now Argus is left all alone. There's too many big baddies over here coming out from the side as Zoomers. The bully. Oh, the call comes out from Valky, though. He manages to crack two people over on the back lines. They still manage to get the kill on Argus. They'll turn around. Valky gets taken down. And now Kara, man, he just came back to life, it feels. And he feels like he's headed right back to an early grave. I heard a Thunder,
That call
too.
was so good. Yeah, the call was so good. It would have been Sammy Boy dying, but he probably got bashed by Monkeys forever, which prevented him from getting the chop off. And right when he went for it, Sammy was able to sunder him back. But that should have been a dead Sammy Boy in that moment, and that would have been huge for G Pride to give them a little bit back into the game. But the fact that they've gotten still no kills this whole time, except for that one that they got early on, they're in a really bad place now.
Yeah. All right, well, farming up those items. The tier 2's out now. Monkeys is just feeling so strong. Just swim right at Argus.
Is it swimming if it's on land?
What else would you call
slithering.
it?
Slithering. He's a
Slithering?
snake. A snake
He's
equivalent.
not a snake. Are you
Close
out of
to
your
a
mind?
snake.
He is definitely
On
not
land,
a
he's
snake. No, I don't think so. Maybe he's like a lungfish?
What the hell? Lungfish?
That's a thing. You've never heard
What
of
a jump.
lungfish?
Of course I've heard of it, but how do you just like, oh, he's a lungfish? What? Because
He's on land. He's a fish on land.
It's not about the fact that he's a fish on land. It's about how he moves on land. It's about the locomotion, not about the fact that he can breathe.
That doesn't look like a snake to me, though.
I mean, he's slithering. That's how snakes move. They've got like one
Maybe he
long body.
glides? Maybe glides.
It's not gliding. He's not surfing. Like
Yeah, that's right. That's Ocean's
slithering.
job.
Yeah, that's true. When he presses his taunt.
Yeah, look at him go.
Another shawl
Really zooming
for
along.
Slaughter too. Now he really can't die.
This game just gets
Radiant's
harder and
Literally
harder.
tower is
invulnerable.
under attack.
I gave it to somebody else. I don't know who's gonna have another shawl. Maybe Invoker or something. Not sure.
Wouldn't be the worst.
Blake Dagger's up though, so now he can use his overwhelming net worth to force fights on the Slaughter.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Sammy
don't know
Boy
where
just
another shot.
running down mid.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Bottom tower has fallen.
Husky's having a good time. He's just dancing over there.
Dire's middle tower.
They just
is
know they
under
can't do anything
attack.
against us right now. They're just trying to farm up on their other heroes. Zoomers are looking a little bored, hoping that they can find something. They'll find a courier off to the side. So Argus courier is gonna get taken down.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Gunner
Oh,
wants to
they're on
hunt.
the
They
hunt.
can see him. They've got that sentry. Argus, the slow, the dagger, the tornado, the ice wall. All of a sudden, he is very slow. He's stunned up. He is not getting away from this. No way, no how. Ocean's on a killing
Dire's
spree.
middle tower is under attack.
Iceball's so good against Spectre. Actually, normally he's able to get away from those kind of kills, but Iceball just lowers the movement speed too much. Spirit Vessel, excellent as well. Now he's queuing up a Shiva's Guard, which is a perfect item against Oracle, against Death Prophet, and a little bit against Spectre. Limiting the healing that their opponent can do is going to be really good.
Who's the one feeder on Zoomers? Who's died?
Radiant's
a good
bottom
question.
tower is under attack.
Probably Undying or something. Yeah, it was Undying, I think. He died under
Undying?
the tower, remember?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it was him. There was that really long dive bottom where he put the tombstone down and
Dire's
Gunnar killed
bottom
everybody.
tower is under attack.
That was when he fed like a awful player.
Filthy feeder, ruining our games. All right, Kara. Unfortunate that you happened to be there at the time as monkeys.
He almost saved his life. He did dispel amplify damage, so at least Slaughter didn't get that track hold, you know?
That's
Could have
true.
been worse.
It's not a track gold kill, but it is true.
Well, pretty similar.
Oh, Dismar. These supports are trying to make space. They're trying to just get themselves out around the map, but everywhere they look, there is a Zoomer waiting for them.
They see a hero, they're coming for him. See if we can snipe him.
Oh, the sun
He sees
strike
him.
off to the side. The tornado. Ooh, very close.
Makes me wonder if he would have tornadoed first instead of Sunstrike. Maybe he gets that kill, but Axe doing the right thing, getting out just in time. That's what you have to do. You have to understand what the limits of how much you can split push are, and that was his limit. That's for sure.
That's definitely for
No
sure.
boots on Valkyrie.
Can't even afford a TP. Oh my god. All right. RGS gets saved by Kara, who's almost definitely going to die here. Are just gonna try to TP out as fast as he can. Monkey's taking a decent chunk of damage. Dismar coming in, but Gunnar is gonna go throughout the tornado, just chip right through these cogs in the back line. And they did split up though. Huskies left far behind. Nice Tom coming out, and they're going to chase after Gunnar here. Do they have enough to save him though? The Yules comes out. That was a hook shot, and they still don't seem to be able to kill some of these other heroes. Argis, he's just taking down. He's trying to go over to Gunnar, get some more hits, and he's not going to be able to. They lose Kara, they use Argis, they lose Dismar. Sammy Boy now trying to run away. They do have the blade mails though. Sammy Boy's going to be a feeder here on the side. They'll finally take down this Carib Blade. Gunnar, he stayed around maybe just a little bit too long. Maybe they've gotten a little bit too cheeky. Again, the Yules comes out, Ocean out of mana over on the side. Gunnar, though, forcing forward. He's going to be able to survive monkeys. He has just been on a spree right now. The roll in. This is a little sauce. I'm not sure about this. The stun, the lit. Gunnar tank, the tower, the silence. This is so sad. Oh my god. It looks like
much
they will
magic
end up
resistance.
losing Ocean. But really playing to the limits on both of their heroes, Monkeys and Gunnar. What a pair.
Yeah. I really thought Gunnar was going to die there. The Death Prophet kept him out of position for a bit, and just so much pressure went on him, but they didn't quite have enough damage to pick him up. They killed Sammy Boy, though. That one was a good kill. The Blade Mill really doing most of that work.
Oh boy, Gunnar. Dismar's just being held in place within his own cogs.
That was so much damage, actually. He died so quickly. All right, Cold Snap cooldown picked up. Let's see this once more. Good pressure on the Spectre, a sure kill, but they're going to save his life with Oracle, getting some good damage into Monkeys Forever as well. Then the hook shot, or at least the walk into Gunnar, catches them out of position, dealing some good damage. Good dust as well, and now the Haunt as well, looking for Gunnar, trying to get that kill. He ends up going for Gunnar, not for Monkeys Forever. Might have been able to get Monkeys, but they end up getting neither kill. Really painful with Ocean saving their lives here.
They just kited that fight so well, and they knew, like, okay, Gunnar's regenning, he can go back in. That's, oh man, the crush right by the tower, just a little bit outside. They let Gunnar tank a couple of the shots. So good, like, so much fun to watch this kind of Dota. Just the way that they played their heroes right to the limit. I love it. Kara. Oh, Kara, it's not safe to go outside your base, baby. Get back in. And there's the jump in from Monkeys on the side. Start putting some pressure on Dismar. Tal will chase them back though with the silence.
I mean, they can hold high ground a little bit, but it's really scary. They have still one of the best tower hitters in the game, Terribly. And I know there was a medallion being built on the on Huskies Undying. So once he gets Solar Crest, like, good luck staying alive through this one. Now he's going 4-step, back for 4-step, which is a good choice too.
There's a butterfly and Terrorblade already.
Yes, he's not gonna. Well,
Yes.
he will die still. He's got to worry about Blade Mail. Blade Mail is a hard counter. Doesn't matter if he can't be hit back. He's gonna just stab himself.
But I feel like we just literally saw that. They do have the haunt though, so they're gonna chase after Sammy Boy. Hookshot doesn't connect. They've got a double damage now over on Argis. There's so many people, but the roll-in coming out from Ocean just slows them down. They silences them all up. There's just so much damage coming out, even though they have the exorcism going on. They're still not able to go and find this kill. Tao just getting chipped down over on the side. Will end up losing Dismar, though. Lose Argis, though. This is not looking good. Valky's been playing as hard as he can, but the 23k net worth lead, they call GG. They've had enough.
Yes, they've saved us a good 5 minutes of pain here, but it was a good try to get all of these kills. But